Like what you see? Like to be in the know? Visit facebook.com/WBGU and like us today. Stay in touch with what's new at WBGU-TV, national PBS programs, local productions, station events, and more.
When you walk in the front door, what you're going to see is a sign that says, if our food and service aren't up to your standards, please lower your standards. Because we're all about just having fun and enjoying life. My name is Sherry Whiteman, and I am the current owner of Spenglers Restaurant and Pub in downtown Napoleon. Basically, we are more of a family restaurant that serves beer and alcohol. This is the gathering place in Napoleon. This is where people want to come to get together for family gatherings, for after school events, for after sport events. This is where people come for their lunch specials, or their homemade soups. You know, we serve breakfast here, and it's just a fun place to come to. It's been part of the community since the late 1800s.
I'm Fred Freppel. My father owned Spenglers, spent his whole working life at Spenglers, and I started to work here in 1960, and I've been coming here ever since, and I still come here a couple times a week.
I missed you. How was your vacation? Wonderful. Was it?
Well, when I first bought Spenglers, everybody told me, please don't change a thing. Well, our tables were falling apart, you know? There was just a lot of things that needed to be upgraded, so we did it gradually. We gradually updated the menu. The menu's expanded probably fourfold.
My favorite is probably the Christie salad.
I recommend the chili and the bean soup.
I still like 2 hot dogs on rye and a bowl of chili.
The 2 on rye has been around forever. It's simply 2 casing hot dogs on 2 pieces of rye bread. And it's bizarre, and I remember the first time I said, well, I'm gonna have to eat one of these. So I pick it up and I've got the 2 hot dogs, you know, and they're like, Sherry, that's not how you eat it. You gotta take each hot dog and put it in the bread and just, you know, wrap the bread around it. Everybody eats it different.
It's 2 on rye and a glass of beer. Makes all your troubles disappear, is the way we figure.
Now that they have greatly expanded the menu, you can still get hot dogs on rye bread. And I think that is the true mark of Spenglers.
Bye-bye.
My name is Connie Wolf, and my husband and I bought this store back in 1985. It had been his lifelong dream to own Spengler. One of my memories of working here and being part owner is that we had Dan Quayle here in 1988. When he left, all of my help left too. So my mother was sitting there and I said, save this donut. I don't know why, I don't know, it just struck me we should save the donut and the silverware. And believe it or not, so many people have had their picture taken with that donut, believe it or not.
We've got coming up, it's called Together We Can Make a Difference, which is a nonprofit organization in town here who help people with their toiletry items, people that are struggling financially. We're doing wine tasting, and all the proceeds from the wine tasting will go to them. It's a great time to come in, try new wines, and then for every wine bottle that you buy, then we give back $1 also. We just feel that it is important to do as much as we can to help the community, raise funds in different nonprofit organizations, to help take care of the kids, and just to make sure we're doing our part. The community gives back to us every time they walk in the door and order a bowl of soup. And so we need to do our part and give back to them. And we take that very seriously.
Spenglers really was a lifestyle for me after a while, and I became so much a part of it that I lived my life through it.
In the early 70s, a local bank basically wanted to buy up this whole block and expand and build a big banking facility. And of course they had the money and the power to do it. But the people of Napoleon, the citizens, actually took up petitions and presented the bank with these petitions. And some of the people even took their money out of the bank and they did not want that bank, they did not want Spenglers to end.
Spenglers has been a big part of me because it's been here for 133 years, and I feel very, very fortunate to have been a part of it.
People just know Spenglers. People, when they come home, I mean, from all around the country, actually the world, this is the first place they come.
The chili's the best in the world.
Scenic Stops is brought to you by WBGU-TV. Support great local programming by giving now at WBGU.org/pledge.